Hey everybody, I just wanted to add a quick little side note before we go on to the chef and his recipe for tonight. We're going to try to do shout outs in a video here and there. And for tonight, the shout outs I wanted to give, number one is Jackie at a Dollar Tree Minis World. She does a lot of Dollar Tree hauls and she finds a lot of great stuff. Just a sweet gal she is. That's Jackie at a Dollar Tree Minis World. If you can, go over and show some support. Also, we're going to take a little detour and we're going to talk about potato yoga. This channel, I absolutely love that little lady. She is so sweet. Peaceful Potato Yoga. She is just adorable. She shows you how to exercise your lungs, which we know that we need that in our COVID world right now. She also shows you how to exercise your neck, your back, deep breathing and just relaxing, which is something that we all need. So if you have a chance to, go over and check her out at Peaceful Potato Yoga. And we're going to take another detour to Southeast Asia. You know, I spent a lot of time in Malaysia, and there is the sweetest lady. Her channel is called Multiple Warnas. Now, some of their recipes are going to be shocking to you guys, something that you're not aware of, something new. But we all need to try something new. Sometimes she takes us through the town or takes us to the supermarket. I just love to watch her channel. So if you guys have a chance to, the channel name is Multiple Warnas. I'll leave a description in the box below for all of these or the links for the channels in the description box. And also to some of our regular supporters, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name this time. I'll get around to it the next time, I promise. But Mimi42, Gail Jacobson, Chantel Jensen, Sadie W, Lady Nighthawk, Dee Dee Ski, Krabby Crafter, Mama Dee Dee, Sarah Jane at Sarah Jane's Journey, Nickname, and so many more. We appreciate your continued support. We adore everybody. We send our love and blessings to you all, and we're thankful to have you here. So now, with that being said, let's get on with the show. Everybody. Welcome to our kitchen. I'm the Penguin.
And I'm the chef.
Hi, Chef.
How you doing, guys? Today I'm bringing you something that my mom used to make me when I was a little kid. She'd make them for me when I was on my way to Sunday school. I had to sit and ride one of the buses for a long time. Or me and my dad were going to do something away out in the morning. It was cold. She'd make these things. And I think she originally learned to make them like my dad's family. She had a big family as a kid, too. I had 5 aunts and 2 uncles. So there was 10 people in their household. And I've looked this recipe up and nobody really makes it like my mom did. She used to call eggs in a basket or eggies in a basket. I think the reason they started doing them that way, they wouldn't have much meat or cheese on hand, but they would have a few eggs and a bunch of biscuit mix. So let's get started and I'll show you how we're going to do this. Okay, we have a muffin pan we're going to use today.
My old trusty muffin pan. It's clean. It's just been down the highway a few times.
We have a little bit of chopped up ham, bacon, and sausage in this one for one of our baskets. We got a little sausage, a little bit of onion. We didn't have any shredded cheddar cheese in the house today, so I chopped up some Colby with a piece of pepper jack and just a little bit of mozzarella in it. I got a few eggs back here in this one. I got just a little bit of mixed bell pepper. I've got about a strip of bacon cut up in there. And I got a little bit of ham in this one. We got our butter flavored bake spray. I've got butter flavored jumbo flaky biscuits. Now my mom used to make the biscuit dough herself from scratch. And I remember when she made it a little thicker than a normal biscuit. Tougher, I guess I would say, in the dough. So we're just going to try this today and see if it works. It might not actually work, but I'm hoping it will. And a little flour to dust them with as we're going. Okay, first you see I put a little flour on my cutting board. And I got a can of Myers Jumbo Flaky Biscuits. Like I said, we've never did this with these before, so we're going to find out how it works. You can use any kind of biscuit you want. And there it went.
That's for you, Michelle, at Chickens by the Lake.
It just exploded on me and I jumped. Okay, there's our biscuits. I've pre-greased my muffin tin, 8 holes, with the butter spray. We're only going to make 4 different ones today for you guys, but that gives you an idea of what you can do. But you just take and lay your biscuit out there, and we're really lightly going to put a little flour on the top of it. Got my little mini rolling pin here.
Probably need to flour the rolling pin good.
Yeah. Silicone doesn't always not stick like it says. And I did wash my hands before I started doing this, so they're clean, guys. Get a little excess off there. Okay, now that we're starting to go here, let's say we'll make this one into the ham. So we're going to lay some of that ham out. Right there on top of the biscuit. You want it to get pressed into your biscuit dough as you're going.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And like I said, my mom hasn't did it only just some when I was a little kid, and then she like quit doing them. Like I said, I think it's one of them like poor man's deals. She probably learned how to do it from her mom, not having much on hand at different times with that many people in the house. And this is how they figured out how to spread the meat around between a few people. But now you're really going to start pressing. You're going to sit and do this. Make sure your stuff doesn't stick to it, because you want to get it pressed into the dough. You don't want to go through the dough, but you want it pressed into the dough.
It says rock it back and forth.
Yeah, just back and forth. You want to make it big enough that you can stick it and press it down into your muffin tin where it's all open in the middle and you got a little top to fold up. Might have to throw a little more stuff on it. If you see any blank spots, of course, when you're going, you can go back. I put quite a bit in that one. My mom didn't used to put quite that much meat in the ones when I was a kid. Oh, sticking again. And then we're going to take this and we're going to take it over to our pre-greased muffin tin. I'll lay it over the hole. And we're going to press it right down in there. Make sure it's against all the sides. And you got some hanging out. You guys see that good?
That is a pretty neat idea. I know what you're seeing right here. That little black speck right there, that's just a pepper in the pepper jack cheese.
Yeah, pepper jack. Well, ham and egg.
Yeah.
And my mom did them 2 different ways. Sometimes she would just scramble up some eggs with no milk, and she'd pour that mixture in the middle, and then she'd push her top together. Sometimes she just took a whole egg. So we're going to take a whole egg this time, and we're going to crack it, and we're going to drop it right down in the middle of there, just like so. Then we're going to take...
Try and get the camera to focus.
Sorry. We're going to take and we're just going to kind of like fold up our edges over the top of that. You don't have to be perfect. You just want to kind of get it to stand up and seal. A little bit of my white running out there. Kind of pinch them together a little bit. And there you go, something like that. It's going to open up a little bit. Like I said, I ain't got my pinches real good there.
So it's like a little dumpling.
Yeah, it's like a little filled dumpling.
Cool.
But you want to get them pinched together as best you can like that. So they stay in there. And then you're just going to pop it in your oven and cook it. These biscuits called for 350 for 13 to 16 minutes. So I'm going to make up a couple more and I'll show you here in just a second. Okay, I went ahead and scrambled up my other 3 eggs off camera. And we're ready to start another biscuit here. I'm going to go ahead and spread it out a little bit. We're going to make this one into a bacon. So we're going to take our little bit of jibbled up bacon. I cooked it about 3/4 of the way done. Sort of like chewy bacon, I guess you'd call it. Like so. These things were so good when I was a little kid. I remember because she like put a couple in a bag or a little something for me to carry, and then I would eat them while I was waiting on that Sunday school bus to come and pick me up. Or when me and Dad would go do something, he'd take me with him early in the morning. She'd make these sometimes. Dad would leave them in the aluminum foil they were packed in and stick them up on the dash where the defrosters was at to keep them warm until we were ready to eat them. Pretty ingenious, keeping your food warm with your defroster on your car. And some cheese into that.
That's really neat, rolling that in the dough like that.
Might have worked a little better if we actually had the fine shredded cheddar cheese, but this is what we got, so this is what we're going to use. I figure that's what they did back in the day. Press that all down in there good. Piece jump ship. There we go. Now we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to go to the next one that's greased right here. Try to get it even, and we're going to press it down in there against the side walls without breaking it. You don't want to break it. And then I got my scrambled up eggs. I didn't put any liquid in this at all. It's just the egg and a little salt and a little pepper. And I got my ladle here, and I'm going to ladle me some egg in there. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. There we go. And then we're going to take and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to fold it up and pinch it. See if this one works out a little better than the first one with the egg white. There you go. Like a big old dumpling.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm going to make a sausage one just like that. And then I'll come back and I'll show you the last one because it's kind of special. Okay. Nope, it's not a pizza. It's a sausage biscuit. I pressed my sausage pieces that are partially cooked in with the cheese, and we're going to put it in the muffin pan and put egg in it just like we did the bacon one. Okay, I got the bacon, the sausage, and the ham one done. And now I'm going to roll out the very last one. My mom used to make these just every once in a while for her and Dad. I never really ate them then, but hopefully I enjoy this one now. It's going to be an omelet biscuit. So I got, like I said, I got a little ham, bacon, and sausage, like a Denver omelet, cubed up right here. We're not going to use it all in the biscuit, though. We're going to put about that much into there. And put a little bit of cheese. Like so.
I know it's making me hungry.
Yeah. Breakfast, it's what's for dinner. Off of camera, what you can't see is I've already cut up about 6 or 7 little russet potatoes and pepper and some onion, and we're going to have potatoes O'Brien with our biscuits.
And I have some blueberries that I need to use up, so Penguin's going to make some blueberry pancakes.
Yeah, blueberry pancakes.
So I'll probably make a few extra and just freeze them. It's always good to make extra pancakes when you're making them. That way you can just wrap them up and throw them in the freezer. So if you get hungry for a pancake, all you got to do is pop it out and microwave it. Don't want my blueberries going to waste.
No. Okay, there we got it rolled out. Okay, we switched things around a little bit, but I'm going to press that down in there good. Don't want to break it. Just get it pressed down in there. Like so. Then we're going to take some of our egg. When these bake just right, they look so neat. The egg will kind of get a little bit bigger, and it'll like pop the top open. And now inside this, we're going to put a little bit of onion.
Yum, yum.
A little bit of mixed bell pepper. A little bit more of that meat.
You didn't like this one as a kid?
No, I really wasn't. Only omelets I liked was like bacon and cheese omelets and ham and cheese omelets. But once I grew up and learned that other things tasted pretty good, I started liking Denver omelets and stuff. So
Yum, yum.
And there we go. So we're going to take and we're going to do the same thing with it. We're going to, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason here. You just want to bring it together. So the egg can't come out, and you're gonna press it together as you go. Try to get it to stick together. Get it away from that other one so they don't stick together when they bake.
And he's gonna bake them at 350, right?
Yeah, 350. The biscuit directions call for 350 for 13 to 16 minutes. Like I said, I've never used these pre-made biscuits doing this, so I'm just gonna try to keep an eye on them and watch them and see what happens. So when they get done baking, we'll be back and we'll show you what they look like. And there you go, out of the muffin pan and onto the plate. All four of them: a bacon, egg, and cheese, a sausage, egg, and cheese, a ham, egg, and cheese with a whole egg in it. If you get over the, see the egg done down inside there, and an omelet biscuit. We're gonna get these plated up when the rest of our food's done, and we'll cut one open and show you what it looks like. There you go. There's that omelet biscuit. Eggy in a basket omelet right there.
And let me tell you guys, it smells so good.
We're having blueberry pancakes and some potatoes O'Brien I homemade, and a couple pieces of bacon and a little bit of scrambled egg, because that's some egg left. Breakfast for dinner.
Wish you guys could be here enjoying it with us. I just think it's so neat how the chef rolled the meat and cheese into the biscuit dough. I had never seen that before, so I just think that that's absolutely awesome, guys.
Yeah, like I said, that's my mom's recipe. Her mom probably thought it up. Like I said, 10 people in a house, short on meat, only have a few eggs. There you go. That's how you do it. Everybody got a little bit of something that way without going hungry. Poor man's eggy in a basket.
Yeah, poor man's eggy in a basket.
Thank you for joining us.
You guys have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow in the next video.
Bye-bye. Good night, guys.
Night, guys. I just wanted to add a little note, guys. I have never had these eggs in a basket before, but they are so good. We're definitely going to make them again and again, and I'd highly recommend it. Rolling the meat and the cheese in that dough, it just makes it so good. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.